Man, I am not ready for this. I did not do anything. I'm gonna, there we go. Well, that's too much. That's too much. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Nope, not that way. Not that way either. Maybe one more. That's good. I think that's good. I don't know if I'll have anyone watching this. I did not advertise it at all. But I have toys. And that's what's important to me. And I haven't gone live in so long. I feel like I don't know if I owe it to people. Oh, what's up, Prophet 924? I do feel like maybe I don't owe it to people, but I feel like I have a lot to make up for, maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's just time to do some more live streams. And I got some figures today, on Sunday, on the Lord's Day. I got some toys. Let me know if everyone can hear me okay, see me okay. What are we even on? Looks like the microphone's picking me up okay. I don't even know which microphone is picking me up, but a microphone is picking me up. How's it going, Linda? How you doing? Long time no chat. Yeah, so my audio is low. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can fix the audio problem. Audio input. I could probably... I don't know if I want this, though. Let's see. New audio. What do we got? What do we got to choose from here? My microphone on my phone. Built-in microphone. Lumina microphone. Let's try this. Let's try that. Is that better? Is it too much? Is it too little? How, maybe this? Is this, okay, so Prophet thinks my audio sounds fine. Oh, you know what it might be? Hold on. You know what it might be? It might be settings here. Is this better? This is always my favorite part of the live stream. When oh, Colonel Angus, don't get me too excited. This is always my favorite part of the live stream is when like you're trying to figure out if you sound good, and then if you don't, you try to fix it. It's a good part of a live stream. Every live stream should do this. You spend the first 5 minutes or so. So the Forces with Jesse says I sound good. Matt McCurry's here again. Absolutely glad you're here. I like I was saying earlier. So I don't even know what to say. I got these. I didn't really mean to order two. I did at the time, and then I forgot to cancel one because I don't know if I necessarily need two Cobra Eels, but I got Cobra Eels from Amazon today. What's up, Kato? How's it going, buddy? And then Mythic Legions happened to me. So if you were here for my last live stream last week, actually, I got Feiknar here, who I absolutely love. Honestly, may be figure of the year for me. And then I also got Ziri here, and I had so much fun playing with these two toys and talking about people who like them as well, that I went and pre-ordered two more. Not pre-ordered, I just ordered them. It's not a pre-order because they're out. But I got the science officer because I wanted like a generic alien looking dude. So I got the white one because the other choices are like a black one with like kind of a smaller feminine body, which is fine with me. Um, I'm not one of those guys that won't have like a girl on a shelf or anything. And then like a gray one, and I don't know, the white one just kind of spoke to me. I like the white and the blue. I like the head sculpt. Yes, and so Dan is, I would say part of the reason why I bought at least this one. I was already thinking about getting this one, and he picked it up at ChrisCon. Um, he already had this one, and I saw some cool things he did with it, and so I snagged that for sure. So thanks, Dan. That was very nice of you. Looks like JD Stolk is here. How's it going? I'm just gonna click on people. Look at that. Forces with Jesse. Toy Fun. It's going well. Thanks. Or Toy Fan. Wow, not fun. But it's probably also still fun. Birds in boxes. Cosmic Legion figs are so good. Honestly, um, yeah. On Kato, I wish I could pick them up at PowerCon. Number one, I wish I could go to PowerCon. I think it'd be really fun to do. But you're getting them cheaper there. So I mathed it out because, you know, I was considering waiting for an in-stock sale to get more. But I was looking at what I have pre-ordered that hasn't come out on the Store Horseman site, and what things come out to on Big Bad Toy Store after tax and shipping, and they're practically the same. It's like a few dollars cheaper on Store Horseman, but their shipping is so nuts it negates how much cheaper the figures are. So you're not really spending less. You just think you are, I guess, if you don't look at shipping. So I decided just to bite the bullet. That's true. You did grab Oleg because of me, and honestly, I mean, come on, man. This guy is freaking rad. I did just I put a little Kiki fix loose joints. I had to Kiki up his crotch in here, and I just this morning Kiki'd up his feet. This one's still a little loose. This one it still moves, but it's not as loose. So I'm probably gonna hit this one up again. But this guy's so cool. And what's up, Stumbler? How's it going? It's Art is here. That's cool beans. I'm just going back, see if I missed anyone. See, click on Colonel Langus, clicked on Linda, clicked on Prophet. Oh, I didn't even see this that Dan was here earlier. That's cool. So, boom. All right, let's get going. What I wanted to do first is I wanted to open up the Cobra Eels. I probably should have gone to get Torpedo. I probably still will go to get Torpedo. I'm just knocking stuff off my desk as well. So let's go ahead and pop open these eels. I was looking forward to the eels more than I was looking forward to Torpedo, because I think they look cooler than Torpedo looks. Got that. I'm gonna miss the plastic-free packaging. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna miss it. Come on. I need you. I know Dan's got a really cool picture of Shipwreck with this little string stuff wrapped around his arm like it's a rope. Looks awesome. I'm not gonna do it. Let's get this out of there. Drop down the floor. And we got some of this stuff. Tear that open. Just dump it all out. Just dump it all out there. Oh, I want to make sure I got everything though, because sometimes little things like to not come out. Like I'm pretty sure the knife didn't come out. Am I missing it? Okay, we've got we've got a different scuba pack. That's interesting. We have his. Oof! Look how bent that is. That is awful. That's terrible. Ugh. So gross. We have some fins and no knife. He should have a knife because he has. So my knife sheath is upside down on this one, which is weird. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there's definitely no knife in here. And there's definitely no knife in here. And it's not on the ground. So he is missing his knife. That kind of sucks. Look, this is kind of just... Let's go ahead and open up the other one. Oh, no, it's back here. I totally missed it. It dumped and fell back. So the knife is good. We're good. But it is weird. This is weird. Does it go in this way? I guess it can go in this way. Okay, so I just had to push it through. It's not upside down. I just had to push it through, but it was weird. That was a lot. That was a lot in a small amount of time. Anyways, so let's kind of push that up so it doesn't want to wiggle around as much. Let's get this cobra eel looking good. I'm going to bring this down here so it's... I found it. Thanks God Tank. Crisis averted, yeah. That is the one drawback to plastic-free packaging is I've had a couple times where I haven't thrown accessories away, but I've almost thrown them away because they didn't come out of the packaging. Let me go get Torpedo here. I want to see how similar he is. I'm probably going to do some kind of video on these guys at some point. But one of the things I wanted to compare was this this pack. So it's clearly... Oops, I'm just going to drop stuff. It's mostly the same. The paint's different. It's got this cool little Cobra Eel logo on the back, which is rad. But and then it's got like these little like turbo like motor things instead of a place to hold. Oops, my hand. Instead of a place to hold the harpoon, which I will have to heat this up. The harpoon, I mean, it's the same harpoon. The paint's different. It's got a gold tip instead of silver, and this is what, red instead of orange or green. I don't know. I'm colorblind. I can't tell. I can heat it up and straighten it back out, but that sucks that it's that bent. But let's go ahead and pop this on here. So oh, got to make sure the back is lined up with the hole. There it goes. There we are. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. And then the helmet, which I love this helmet. One of the things, like, I don't mind Torpedo's mask because that's more of a traditional scuba mask. But this helmet is friggin' rad. I like this helmet a lot. And he's got that cool Cobra face underneath. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get low light when he comes. I mean, I've got him on pre-order. That's a no-brainer for me. Look at that. You can see. I love. Let me see. Can I get? No, I can't switch to the other camera on this the way I'm doing it. But you can kind of see right there. You can see his face through the mask, and that is cool. I like that. So we just need to put the little tubes into the tube holes like this and like this. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. So it looks like Paul just pre-ordered Low Light. Low Light, I'm looking forward to Low Light. I liked Low Light as a kid. I don't know why. I'm gonna put the little things. He's just a guy in like a beanie. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't really pay attention. Like, I didn't read file cards. I watched the show, and I don't remember Low Light being in it a lot. But I never read the comics. I didn't read the file cards. I was just, I cared more about the toys. And I like Low Light. I don't know. I just something about him I just really liked. Matt McCurry's Shipwreck is mwah, he's easily the best of all of the more recent Joes they've done. I honestly I kind of like this eel better than I like Torpedo. I will say so. I don't know why I will say like I'm saying it. Of course I will say it. Oh, Jesus, Mike. I had so my wife. I will say my wife had one of her friends over, and they had small children, and I let them in the toy room supervised. Like I will never. They're not allowed in there unsupervised. But when I'm here, and they're very good about asking. So you got to put the little strap around his wrist. That's how it works. But they're very good about asking to play with stuff, and I'll let them usually play with one thing, as long as they're not crazy with it. And there's a lot of stipulations, but they're usually pretty good about not being crazy with my stuff. But when they came over, Torpedo was actually the star of what they wanted to play with. Torpedo was the one, so they had a little not a little fight over who got to play with Torpedo, but it was kind of fun to see that. Yes, it does have an extra piece attached to it. So it's got this in place of the holder for his harpoon. He has this like a little engine. I think you should be able to put like effects in here. I don't have any effects that fit in there. All my effects on my thing right now are from the scrap iron and that set. Does this come off is the question. I don't think it does. This does not feel loose at all, so I don't think it is. Yeah, so there's little propulsion thingies on the scuba. So it's mostly the same scuba tank, but with a little bit added on. But damn, do I love that eel. I like that eel a lot. I love this helmet. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it would be cool if they gave us some like bubbles or like some kind of like bubble effects to go on the bottom there. This it's clearly got a spot for them. Like there's little holes in here for something, but you wouldn't put like a flame effect on there. I wonder if because I know like the what is it? The Viper 3-pack comes like a little smoke thing. Maybe putting the little smoke thing in there would make it look good, but I don't know. Like it's supposed to look like the gun smoking, but I'm not convinced there's any good effects for that yet. But that might be something that they add into. I'm not gonna open this because it's the same thing. We don't need to see me open the same thing twice, but I'm digging that eel for sure. Let's get cracking with this because I honestly the whole reason I'm doing this is so I can play with my Cosmic Legions. So this is Vorga. I don't know anything about her. Let's see, what does it see? What does it see? What does it say? Amidst the fifth circle of Cosmerium. Yeah, none of this makes sense. I don't really care about any of this story-wise. Oh, here we go. This is actually hers. So the lowermost ring of cells. So she's just she's part of the grave ring. It looks like that's neat. So here's a little here's a little picture of the first wave. So far, I have this, I have this, I have this, and I have this. I did pre-order after watching, I think, D Amazing's reviews. I got this, and then I got this because is the only figure that comes with this specific bubble. He comes with a bubble, but his bubble's a lot bigger and taller, and I like the smaller bubble. It's a stupid reason, but I got this for making fun custom figures. This is the only one I'm still on the fence about, Kragnar. I'm not a fan of his weird duck face. Let me get that in there. It's like a weird. Let's see what. Yeah, he's got like a weird alien duck head. It doesn't kill it for me, but I have two other figures that use that same body coming. They're both dragons. One's from Cosmic Legions, one's from Mythic Legions, but they're basically the same figure with different colors. So I don't know if I want to buy it, but I do like the arms and I do like the size of the figure. So we'll see. But once I get those, I don't know. The only other one I would really need to get to complete it is this one and this one, because I have no interest in Slog, like zero interest in Slog. I do not care about Slog whatsoever. And then I don't care about this Oleg Thagnar because this is the same character and this one looks a lot cooler. So far, I'm going in on more of the wave than I thought I was, and it's embarrassing a little bit. But thankfully, I didn't actually, like, I bought this one and this one 2 years ago, so that's not even money. It's not even real money. I didn't spend anything on those. So basically, this is the first money I've spent all year on Cosmic Legions right here. I'm gonna go back and check out. They're not exclusive to anywhere. You can get them on Big Bad Toy Store, Nerdzoic, a lot of little smaller retailers. Zach, I have to look, honestly. I really have to look, but I might be. I really might be. Let's see. Also, what's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Got 19 Jace up here. I was surprised that I got my eel so fast. Amazon shipped them out. So that's cool. We got Matt McCurry. He's got a weird off-topic question. How's the kitty doing? Both my kitties are doing well. Both of them are doing just fine. The door's closed and they can't get in here right now. So Brian, TFan Page 101. If you guys haven't watched his content, he's got a good Transformers YouTube channel. But so these figures, they started off as Mythic Legions from the Four Horsemen, famous sculptors like toy sculptors and stuff. Cosmic Legions are a branch off of Mythic Legions. Mythic Legions are more like sword and sorcery, skeletons, wizards, demons, knights, paladins, stuff like that. Orcs, cool stuff. I've got a ton. Cosmic Legions take a lot of those same parts, but add a lot of new stuff, and they're sci-fi themed. But what's cool is that all their parts are compatible, and they make these to be able to basically you can kit bash them all however you want. Like the heads come off, the arms come off, the legs come off, the torsos come off. You can put all the little different accoutrements on different people, and you can make some really cool stuff. After my last live stream, I took my figure Obscura, which is they're a third set that they've made. Actually, it was the second. Cosmic Legions is the third. But he's a monkey. He's like a god monkey. I took his hands and feet and head off, and I put him on Oleg here, and I made like a space monkey. So it was kind of fun just to play around with that stuff. So yeah, and then let's see here, going through. Like Matt McCurry says, "D Amazing is awesome." He's an awesome dude. Honestly, Prophet, I wouldn't be surprised if I got Kragnar at some point. I really wouldn't be surprised if I got Kragnar. It is a platypus head on Kragnar for sure. And I've been well. I went through a little bit of a struggle. I'm not shy about talking about my mental health and whatnot, but I went through a pretty down time. I wasn't gonna hurt myself or anything, but I just wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't feeling like video games. I didn't want to. I didn't want to make videos, and I was barely doing anything. Honestly, it was rough. It was a rough time. I'm better now. I'm in therapy and I'm taking medication. I've talked to people, but I was struggling for a bit, but I'm better now. Thanks. These Cosmic Legions look so cool. Might have to get some background characters for my cantina. Yeah, so I've got a couple pictures. Here, I've got. Here is a. The earlier today on the Endor Rebel Soldier, and then Fagnar, Oleg Fagnar. So he's big, but like I don't think he's too big. You know, like he's like a Chewbacca size in the Black Series. This is Ziri. She's also a little big, but you know, the way I kind of headcanon it is that some aliens are just bigger than others, but they are. I would say the Cosmic Legions are a little beefier than Black Series figures are. So it's not a great pairing, but it's not a bad pairing. It's good enough for a background, and there are some really cool aliens. So speaking of which, let's open up Vorga here. Oh, Zach, thanks. Let's. You guys do not have to super chat, but thanks so much. It does mean a lot. Yes, and the skeletons are cool. And one of the reasons why I wanted that gray suit with the smaller bubble on it, is because it looks cool as a skeleton. So definitely doing that. Jim Mason, how's it going? David Smith, how you doing, buddy? The Endor Rebel Soldier is cool. Definitely recommend it. Let's see. In other words, he doesn't have to hear the flute being played in the mall anymore. That's true. 100%. That's true. Pretend she's a chiss? Yeah, that actually kind of works. Absolutely. Hey, thank you. I mean, I like to think that I have a pulse on what other people are, but it's not just that, because I wasn't making a video I thought other people would agree with. I was giving my genuine thoughts. I haven't even watched anyone else's reviews on it. So now I kind of want to go back and see who agreed with me and who didn't. Stumblers here. Be careful. But like I know I haven't watched the Out of the Basement review, and a couple other people I follow have posted reviews of it. So I'll go watch theirs now. But enough beating around the bush. Let's get this open. All right. This is the little paper that says you should heat up the joints of your figure before you move them. And I will say that mine sat out in the sun for a while, so I think they might be pretty good in terms of their joints being loose, but maybe not. So we're just gonna crimp and clip these little steel wire things. There we go. Let's get her out. So she comes with this awesome gun, which is very reminiscent. Where did I put Oleg's? He comes with one too. There we go. So this is the one that Oleg came with, and this is the one that Vorga comes with. And one of the cool things about this is that, and by the way, Dan, I don't know if you're watching, mine's not bent. But like this part pops right out, and this part pops out on this one. So like you can mix and match them if you want to. Like if I want to give Oleg kind of a big gun, but with this color. So it's the same piece, different color, but it's highly modular, just like everything else in their line. So you can pop these little pieces out, swap them. Like this one's got a little cap for here. This one doesn't, because it comes with this big long piece right here that connects to her backpack. So let's get all these little bits and pieces out of here. All right. Get out of there. There we go. And then I gotta do this one. These little trays they are in there. They do not want you to be able to get it out. Which is, I guess, good for shipping, but annoying for opening. But not too annoying to where you don't want to do it, so that's good. Anyways, what do we got in here? We have this little piece that connects the backpack to the gun. We have an alternate head that she comes with that has like a mask on it. We've got 2 alternate hands. Just kind of, I think they're the same kind of grippy hands she comes with, but I believe, yeah, they're hinged to go this way instead of this way. So you can hinge them differently, which is the only difference between those hands. Let's get her standing right here. Let's kind of lower that down. And then we've got her shoulder pieces. So the shoulder pieces should just, but we're going to unplug her backpack here first. There we go. So that just pops out like that. The shoulder piece, let's see, might be one of those things I have to like heat up to get it into. Because sometimes these shoulder pieces are tough. They do not want to go in. Yeah, that one does not want to stay in. So I think Dan had the same problem. If he's still in chat, he can probably confirm. Yeah, that. Whew. It does not want to go in. Usually I'm pretty good at forcing them in when they don't want to go in, but I don't want to break anything. This is, I mean, so there we go. That's in there a little bit better. If you're curious about the pricing on these, nope, it's not in there any better. When these go up for pre-order from Store Horseman directly, nope, yeah, it's not going to go in. And every time I try to get leverage to get it in, it's just going to pop back out. Let's see. So I'll probably have to do is heat it up a little bit to get it to stay in properly. Maybe if I try to do it at the same time. Nope. That's good enough for now. Nope, it's not. It is not good enough for now. That really does not want to go in anymore. But like I said, I can heat it up. We can get it in. It's not a big deal. But so these guys cost $35, or she costs $35. When you're doing a pre-order directly from them. The thing after that, like if you go on Big Bad Toy Store, she's going to be $50 because they pre-order it just like everyone else, and then they put it up for more to make money off doing it, which is just kind of how it works. So she's got a really cool little tattoo on her arm. A lot of these pieces, like this piece, are removable. So like if we pull this head off, the neck comes off. Like you can, like I said, you can customize all of this stuff. Yeah, this piece comes off. I don't want to pull it off right now. Her legs are pretty good. They don't feel weird. So we can pop on her other head if we want to, like that. Profit, that's true. Now that I have both Vorga and Ziri, I can get the hand pack, which they sell to get more fun hands. That's a fact. I do like this head better. God Tank wants to know about my take on plastic-free packaging. So while I understand that there are a subsection of people who collect and keep things in boxes. I have always had problems with plastic trays. And one of the nice things about the PFP is those plastic trays and all those things go away. You don't have to, make a bunch of noise trying to push anything out. Nothing's going to break trying to push it out. It's just really annoying. So I enjoy the unboxing experience of PFP better. I like that knowing that nothing should be warped or damaged in there. I know if you watch me pull this guy's harpoon out, it was pretty bent, but that's more to do with the material they make the harpoon out of than the packaging. It's just a really weak packaging. I don't mind PFP at all. I don't think a lot of it looks very good. Like, I don't think Marvel Legends PFP looks good. The only PFP I really like are the Joes. I like these. I like these a lot. I love that the accessories come in these really cool little foot lockers with their names on them. Like, there's just little things like that I love. So what I would want going forward is for Hasbro to compromise. Like, maybe, have a package like this, have a bubble right here so you can see the figure, and then have the accessories in the same things they're in now. So you don't have to worry about, getting them out of those trays or whatever. I think that's a good compromise. Because, again, I understand both sides. I am on the side where I open everything, so PFP doesn't bother me whatsoever. I order everything online. I very rarely buy things in store, so I'm never looking at multiples trying to find the best paint job. I'm just picking one up and going anyway because I got them in the mail. So I can't control what my figures look like QC wise, and if they're bad, there's avenues to fix it. Return it to a store, return it to where you got it from. There's things that you can do to fix the issue if you get a bad one out of the box. But thankfully for me, it hasn't happened. I haven't been one of those people that's opened up a box and gotten a banana in it or gotten the wrong figure in it. It's never really been an issue for me. So I personally, a little sad that PFP is going away, but I'm happy for the people that collect in-box that don't feel like they're not buying a toy anymore, which, again, I understand. I really do. So let's put this back on here. And one of the cool things here, so we're gonna get this on here. Let's see if I got distracted with what I was gonna say. She's got these little ports all over. She's got them here. She's got them on her gauntlets. She's got them. She doesn't have any back here. Ziri does. Ziri has some on her butt, on her butt right there. And what those are for, is that, and I don't want to throw these away, there's these clear little pegs, and those are ways to peg weapons onto the figure. And that's cool. I think that's pretty awesome. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I'm bending at the joints so we're not gonna break anything. We've got this. What I'll probably end up doing is swapping out the hands because they're gonna have the joint moving the way I want it to, like that, and then oh, no, everything's falling. Get in there. There it goes. Okay. And then get the blaster. We will put this, stretch it out a little bit so we can get this in our hand. It'd probably be easier if I take the hand off and put Come on. Get on there. There we go. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just do the same thing. Let's get that off there. So it's going to go on this side. Let's stretch out the hand a little bit so we can get it around there. There we go. Now it looks like an invisible person wearing gloves is holding the weapon, and we're going to put that on there. We gotta. Whoop! Oh no! This is harder to do because I'm on camera and my arms are stretched out in a weird way, but it's not the end of the world here. There we go. Okay. No, go in there and stay. Jeez. Just got to get it to snap in there, and it keeps pulling out because this one doesn't want to stay. Because what's happening is the joint is moving over to the point to where it's falling out. Like it's pushing itself out of its own joint because of the articulation. So maybe I'll put the other one on. I've almost got this. This has got to be so fun to watch. There we go. And then this part goes here. Got to do this so, I don't ruin everything I just did. Let's get that up in there. And then this is going to come around here. There we go. And she'd look even cooler once I get these pauldrons on, but I'm gonna play with some heat before I do that. I don't want to do anything crazy. 2 hours later. Can we get a comparison of this gun versus the other giant gun from? Yeah, actually I did earlier. Where did I put it? Here it is. So it's the exact same gun. It's just got this one has like a little screwdriver jackhammer on the end. This one has an actual blaster. But the cool thing is like this comes off, so you can swap it out if you want to. But yeah, it's the same thing. There we go. So yeah, she looks rad. I like this a lot. I am gonna have to get. I want to complete the look with these shoulder pads, but I'll do that later. And again, we have a couple pieces left over. We have this headpiece, and we've got a pair of hands. I don't know where her other hand went. It's somewhere around here. Oh, it's between her legs. There we go. So that is Varga, or she's got 2 G's. This one is the TU-5CC Science Officer. It just rolls right off the tongue. What does TU-5CC? It's Traders Union of the 5 Circles of Cosmerium. So I honestly, if I named something like that too, I would also shorten it to TU-5CC because that's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous name. They should feel bad. All right. I'm going to... All right, so this fucking guy, I love the white and the blue. So he comes with a little helmet thing, but he does not come with a bubble, which is kind of a bummer. He also comes with these little clear pegs for holding on weapons. I'm not going to pull them out yet. I don't want them to go everywhere. So what I'm going to do is once the stream ends, I'll have a little baggie where I've put them so far, because each figure comes with 4. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I hate when they put accessories in bubbles, because it's like you feel like you're gonna break stuff trying to get it out of these stupid little bubbles. Like, it's just not. I don't like it. He comes with 2 alternate hands. Now there is a hands pack for this guy as well, but it comes with hands for all the different TU5CC guys, and he comes with weapons we've already seen before as well. Ziri and Oleg Feiknar both came with these, but they're different colors. So I've got 3 versions of these blasters right here, just in a couple different colors. And then Oleg Feiknar came with this blaster as well. And again, it's like, it's like in there. It's really hard to get out. I don't like the feeling that I'm going to break something because the bubble has trapped it too well. I don't like it. Yeah, so God Tank, the thing about the pre-orders and retail-ish is it's once you factor in shipping, because getting them directly from Four Horsemen is cheaper, but their shipping is atrocious. It's awful. He's got these cool, like, backwards legs. But once you factor in, like for instance, getting them from Big Bad Toy Store, after tax and after shipping, the differences really aren't that bad. But if you're curious about getting it cheaper, since these just hit retail at like Big Bad Toy Store and places, in probably another week or 2, probably sometime this month, I'm guessing, usually on a Friday or Saturday morning, Four Horsemen will have an in-stock sale on their site. So, because what happens is they put these figures up for pre-order for like a month, and anyone, whether you're just a person like me or a big retailer or a small retailer like Nerdzoic or Big Bad Toy Store, anyone pre-orders as many as they want. That's the price everyone pays from there. You pre-order cases, you pre-order just one, whatever. That's what you get. And then once that pre-order window closes, which is usually about a month or so, maybe a month and a half, then they spend a year manufacturing quantities around that amount. So they make enough to fulfill all their orders and all the orders from the stores and retailers and stuff like that. And then they'll make some more on top of that. So once they've shipped out, figures to everybody, then they'll have another in-stock sale. So there's still a chance that you can get it cheaper from Store Horseman if you want to, if you don't really like the idea of paying those higher prices from like Big Bad Toy Store. But like I said, once you factor in shipping, it's really not different. So, and a good kind of case in point here is in the next wave, I only have one figure pre-ordered from Store Horseman. It was the only figure of the whole wave that looked cool to me, and he's like an alien-looking lizard dude, like some kind of bounty hunter guy. I really love the way he looks, but he's the only one that looked cool. And after just buying him and after shipping and after tax, it was $53 for me. If I order it from Big Bad Toy Store, it's $50 plus their $5 shipping and tax. So it ends up being like $56 or so. So it's like not that big of a deal. And with Store Horseman, you have to pay for them up front. That you get that cheaper price, but you pay for it up front. Whereas, Big Bad Toy Store, you have to pay for it until they come out. So it depends on, how much cash you have on hand versus, saving up or whatever for when they come out. So there's different kind of pros and cons to buying them either way. But yeah, I really like this. So yeah, this little piece is removable. You obviously don't want to, but there's other pieces again. So if you want to customize him, you can put a different piece that comes with a different character in this little slot right here. He has this little helmet. This is the same, similar, not the same, but a similar helmet to what Oleg Feiknar comes with. And this little blue piece is removable, so you can see like inside there, which is pretty cool. And then if you want to, the whole head piece can pop off and you can put on just a regular alien head. I guess that's what it looks like underneath there, which is pretty cool. But like I said, everything is modular. So if you want to, you can pop on her head there and have a little alien, or this is Perplor. Perplor is an homage to Panther from Masters of the Universe. They've got a couple of Masters of the Universe figures in their line, and like I said, you can pop that off, and now you've got a cool cat spaceman. So it's everything is interchangeable. This big piece right here is removable. All his little gauntlets, the legs, the hands, everything you see here can be taken apart so that you can do cool stuff with it. Can pop in, if you want to give him that little piece right there. So yeah, God Tank, there's a lore they make. You can go on their website. If you go to sourcehorseman.com, you can read the lore. They've got a breakdown on all the different characters and all the different factions and legions and whatnot. They've got a story for all of this stuff. I don't super care. I just like buying cool looking stuff and making my own things for it. But I did, kind of look up some things because it is interesting. The story is pretty cool. So what I like about this, and one of the reasons about this, is he's got these backwards legs, which I feel like fits a cat better. And if I wanted to, this little butt piece pops off right here. Come on. Oh, there it goes. And I can put his chest, that comes off. I can put Perplor's tail. Oh, come on. Might have to be something I have to heat up to get it in there. So that's one of those things, like, is it worth it to heat up to get? But again, so you get the idea. You can do that. Unfortunately, he doesn't have cool feet and hands to make him look like a cat. But if I wanted to, I could like take this off and put like this chest piece onto here, and I could put like these arms back on. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with this to make it look awesome. Yeah. It's a tough rabbit hole, man. I got into it. I can't remember how long ago it was that I got into it, but it's been. I started off very gradually, thinking I only get a piece or two, or I started doing like, I'm just gonna get the Masters of the Universe homages, like Perplor and whatnot, and now I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Yeah, so David Smith, he actually does a really good job buying these and painting them and making like customs. He does a lot of great customs. He sends me pictures when he does them. They all look great. So let's let's give him. Come on. Trying to get. Oh no! Oh, it's because he's not. He doesn't have his trigger finger on. That's why. That's upside down. There we go. That's why it wasn't going in his hand very well. All right. There we go. Yeah, so that's freaking rad. I'm gonna put this back on. So I've got two more Cosmic Legions figures coming. I might do a live stream when I get those too. I don't know. I just love this. This is easily my favorite line of the year. It's just fun. Like, you know, I still love Black Series, obviously. I love G.I. Joe is great, and I love Transformers, but there's just something about this where it's not beholden to like a cartoon, and there's a little nostalgia there, but I'm not really buying it for nostalgia. I'm buying it to just because it's cool. It's legitimately fun to play with. Here I am, a 41-year-old dude on a Sunday evening putting cat heads on space aliens, you know, because it's cool. Jim, I've definitely fallen into the Cosmic Legion's wormhole. That's absolutely, it's not even a question. Let's get this guy out of here. So again, we've got Ziri here, and all their soft goods recently in this last year have been wired and high quality. Then we've got Oleg Feiknar here. We'll take Purplor's head back off, and we'll put that back on because that's what he's supposed to have. But so far, I'm absolutely loving this line. I might take a brush to this and just give it a little bit of a wash. That's like the one thing this suit is missing, is it's very white and it's very clean. And I think maybe giving it a little bit of a wash. Like, I don't mind the fact there's tons of like little details and stuff like that that's not painted. It's painted on Feiknar here. It's like he's, and this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like, these are the same pieces. These arms are the exact same. These gauntlets are the exact same. The legs aren't the same, but they reuse a lot of pieces. But they put so much paint and stuff on it that it doesn't really look like it. They do a good job of just making it look different, even though it's not. But that also helps with the interchangeability, you know, since they are the same arms and same hands and whatnot. They work together so you can kind of make a different look just based on the color, which is cool. So yeah, I highly recommend. My favorite by far is this Oleg Feiknar guy. Oops. All right. Am I back? Everything froze. Am I back? I agree. The bright white is very spacey. What's up, Ionicus? How's it going? Do I have the green skeleton? No, I don't have the green skeleton. I don't have everything, but I have a lot of stuff. I'm just not rich enough to go through everything when they buy it. But I can bring over some more stuff, I guess. So like, these are Mythic Legions. This is a skeleton guy, and then my other favorite that I've been playing around with this year has been this. What is his name? Attila Lionheart or Leosire? Attila Leosire. That's his name. He's just friggin' badass. He's like a lion paladin dude. I love him. But he came with. Hold on, where's his head? Where I have a baggie with his accessories. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There it is. So like that Attila Leosire guy, I could. Heck, I can even take the neck off here. Oops. Get out of here, cat hair. And here I've got like a space marine. Granted, his hands are weird. So what I have to do now is find hands that fit him, that have the correct amount of digits. But, you know, and again, I can put this piece on if I want to. But yeah, so I've got, I don't want to pull them all down, but I've got a couple horses. I've got a couple giants. I'll get a, now I pull out the giants, but they're behind all the guys, and I don't want to knock everything over. Put the white spacesuit dude on the headless horse. I mean, it would be cool, but again, I don't want to pull everything down. I wasn't planning on doing it. The white robot doesn't have a name. He's the science officer, I think is what it was. And again, we can pull this off. Yeah. And now he's a skeleton. Yeah, that looks cool. So let me after doing this, I'm going to spend the rest of the night cleaning all this stuff up is what's going to happen. Where did the box go? Yeah, so, oops, things are falling over. Yeah, so he's the TU5CC science officer. This is everything that's coming out, that just came out. There's a second wave that's hopefully coming out soon. And the third wave just ended pre-order. And there's a fourth wave that's being shown off at PowerCon. So if you want to get in, the fourth wave coming up is going to be a good jumping on point. But again, I've got her, him, and him. And then I've got this bug dude right here and this gray dude on order. They're coming in. I might at some point still get him, her, and him. I have no interest in this or this. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't look cool, but the big giant troll guys, they don't interest me that much because they look cool, but they don't have a lot of articulation. They're just big. They're just kind of big bricks. I did get the Space Alien head. So for ordering from the pre-order, here it is. Where did... Here he is. So let me get the skeleton head off here. Let's put that on there. And they gave me this head for ordering from them. You can get a silver one from Big Bad. It's like $10 and you get a silver one. And they also give you like this key. I'm not entirely sure what this key is for, but you get a key and this silver head for $10. But the gold head, I think the only way to get the gold head was from ordering it on their website. So it's like a cool skull alien head. But yeah, I absolutely, this is hands down, easily, very easily, my favorite line right now. I love it so much. It looks so cool. I mean, G.I. Joe's cool too. Don't get me wrong. But these are just so much fun just to mess around with. Like I'll put a TV show on and I'll pop off some arms and some hands and some heads and just kind of just put something else on, just kind of see what I can make. Because again, you could take this guy fully apart. This back piece comes off because this is just, I don't know if I can, let's see if I can do it. Yeah. So this is because this is just a standard type body. All Mythic Legions have these holes on the back. They have these holes usually for like pauldrons or wings or something, and then they'll have this hole for just, there's a bunch of different accessories they can put on. So this piece is just another piece to go on this character. So if you want, you can take it off, put it on a different character. Like I mean, why not? We'll take these pauldrons off right here. Let's get his skeleton head back on. Oh, it might not fit this body. Just because this one's a little bit more. Oh, it's because it's got a collar. It's because it has a collar. Can I take the collar off real quick? Yeah, I can take the collar off. Come on, you can do it. Let's take the head off. Here we go. This might not be a good example because the armor, I think, is not molded to get in there very well, but it might be just a case of where I have to heat it up to get it in there. So that was a bad example, I think. Because that went on super easily. Let's put this guy back on. Let me go back into the chat and see what I have missed. Oh, let's see. Came with G.I. Joes, left with Legions. That's sorry, not sorry, but kind of sorry. Changed my mind. I don't even want Shipwreck anymore. Gotta order more Cosmic Legions. No, Shipwreck's still good, but all my money, I'm down for Cosmic Legions. I am getting, I don't know about soon. I have them on order. I have my Snow Job on order from, I think it's on order from Hasbro Pulse. So whenever they ship them out, that's when I'll get it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I could probably get it to fit in with some modifications or like heating it up or whatever, but I think that was just a bad example for where you can put stuff. Not everything fits with everything. At least not not snugly. Like there are some different body types where they're thinner or smaller, so putting something bigger on it isn't gonna work right. Oh, he's Pulse exclusive. So yeah, whenever they ship them out, that's when I'll get it. Yeah, so these are part of the first wave. The second wave is gonna have, um, oh heck, I don't know. Let's look it up. Why not? I need a keyboard. Let's see. We're gonna go to sourcehorseman.com. Source Horseman is where you get all the information. Store Horseman is where you buy stuff when there's stuff to buy. Let's see. Let's go. I'm gonna go back to StreamYard here. Let's add this screen back into here. Chrome tab. There we go. Okay, let's look at that, and even smaller. I do this. Look at that. We'll just do that. Okay, so you can't even see me anymore, which is great. Let's look through these Cosmic Legions. So in the first wave, Cosmic Legions waves release. Oops, that's the checklist. Waves released here. So we talked about the first wave. Don't care about Slog. I'm probably gonna get Kragnar at some point, but I'm waiting. Don't care about this version of Oleg Thagnar. I got this one. I don't have this one, but I do have this one coming. This one I'll probably end up picking up at some point. This is a hand pack for this one, and this one, which I have this one now, and this one's coming. This is a hand pack for her, which I have, and her, which I have. And then there's like a weapons pack. That's wave 1. Wave 2, it's called Grave Knight. So, like, it's got these gray alien dudes, which I just do not care about. I mean, it comes with some cool stuff, but I don't care about him at all. Same with this Canox Vol guy. He's a big guy. He's super big. He's about the same size as that Kragnar guy with 4 arms. I don't dig it. I also don't care about this Mabira Jimgira, whatever. I don't know. She looks like she has a turkey on her head. So that's what Dan always says, which cracks me up. But yeah, she's got like a scorpion tail head. I don't know. I just don't care about her at all. This guy though, Noviune Lean. This guy's friggin' rad. This guy I'm all about. I cannot wait to get this guy. He just looks so cool. I love that head sculpt. I love the armor. This is everything he comes with. He's got 2 heads, one with an open mouth, one with closed. He's got the pauldrons. He's got, again, the same guns we've seen before, and then a couple different, pairs of hands, which is awesome. I love that. So he's the only one I pre-ordered. I did, though, go on and pre-order this guy from Big Bad Toy Store, and he looks like Apocalypse. Like, he just looks like Apocalypse to me. And I really dig that. Mike Case, advocate for divorce, maybe. Yeah, he does kind of look like a mechanized Jabba the Hutt. That's true. But I don't know. I just don't care about that. Yeah, so Jonah, I think they do make a good background for aliens in the Black Series. They are a little bit bigger, but not too much. Hey Ryan, how you doing, buddy? So let's go back. So we got Apocalypse here, but what's cool is he like stuff to you can like troop build him. So kind of the same kind of head dome thing, just to look like a generic alien. So he can be like a specific dude, or you can buy him and just be a generic alien guy. So he comes with like all this stuff. Oh, I didn't even point this out. Like they have little things to plug into their wrist to make it look like they've got like hollow stuff. He's got these hoses. He's got a shield. He's got some staffs, some guns. He's got a lot of cool stuff. So I got him on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. And then what else we got? What else is there? The third wave, which I think just went on pre-order. There's two in here that are Masters of the Universe homages. So this one right here, this is Many Faces. I'm stoked to get this guy. I pre-ordered him for sure. So he's basically just the same kind of guy as the like he's the same body as the white space guy or whatever, but I just love the coloring. He's got a couple different heads that he comes with. He's got this cool little dome because he's an homage to Many Faces from He-Man. So he comes with the right color blaster, and he's got a couple different heads you can pop on. So like that's cool to me. I like that a lot. I also pre-ordered Scourge here because he is also he's a Whiplash. He's a homage to Masters of the Universe Whiplash. So I got him coming, and this is the same body as that Draknar guy. He's got these little fillers in his back that you can pop out. So if you want to put the arms from Draknar in, you can. Like he can do it. And he also comes with the same kind of head that Draknar does, which I won't be using. But if you want to make him kind of the same guy, you can. I don't care. I might pick up her because I like Ziri a lot, and she's got some good looking soft goods and whatnot. So she's the same race as Ziri, but she's a little different. Obviously, she's a different color. She's got a couple different mask pieces. So she comes with all that stuff, which again, it's cool. It's cool that they come with all this stuff for, 35 bucks or 40 bucks or 50 bucks if you want to get it off Big Bad Toy Store. I did also put this guy on pre-order because I like the way he's like a red pilot dude. Like I dig the way this guy looks. I like his little helmet. I like his chest piece. He also comes with a regular head. So you got a lot of stuff that you can do with that one too. I like that. The ones I don't care about, again, I don't care about these guys, the little gray alien dudes. And I didn't care about the bugs. I don't know if I care about this one because he doesn't come with wings. And I like the wings, but he's like a mine worker. So he comes with like the same gun we've seen before, but with a drill on it. He's got these little legs you can put in his back instead of wings. But he's a scary looking dude, that's for sure. So he comes with a lot. Two different heads, the big drill thing, a couple different hands. There's a lot going on there. But yeah, I don't super care about the bugs. Although I do have one of the bugs on order. It's coming. Let's see, and then. This one right here, Thraxon. There's nothing here yet because they haven't announced it. It's getting announced next week. And this dude, I want this dude so bad. See, he's an homage to someone who died. But I like the glassed over, kind of the smoked over helmet. I like the skull underneath, and I love the coloring of the armor. So I want this guy real bad. Anyways, back to me. All right. Well, Yes, that's true. Four Horsemen handled the NECA turtles back in 2008. That's there. Four Horsemen have sculpted a lot of figures over the years, for sure. That's also true, Linda. Is a lot of them do look like they could be in the Covenant from Halo. That's for sure. And yeah, the translucent plastic is so good. Even I didn't show off. I keep hitting that. Um, I didn't show off much of Feiknar here. Obviously, he's got a little translucent helmet as well, and he comes with like there's a head in there, which is pretty cool. But he also, where's his? There it is. Where is his head though? Here it is. You can pop this off, pop his actual head on, and then he's got so he's got one of these too, which is cool. You can give him kind of a spaceman vibe, which I did. What? Feiknar, right? That's his name. Oleg Feiknar? What did I say? By the way, so this is one six shooter. All of these pictures just been showing off. You know who took those? That guy. That guy took all these stupid ass photos that make me buy these things. So like, I mean, well, I'm gonna go back to this one. This photo right here. I was just like, yep, I want to buy that. That's something I want to buy. So I hate you, and you're amazing. Also, hi Commander Cook. How's it going? Yeah, the Cabal founder, Walter. Yeah. I thought maybe he didn't die, but I thought he was. I know there's another one that died. Maybe he didn't die. Maybe I have that wrong. Maybe I'm just. Let's go. Let's look because it's right here. Wave release, specialty releases. It says on here. So it says it was released for a 2-pack. Oh no! Oh, so I saw just that it was a tribute to him, and I thought that meant he died. So no. But there was one. There was a Mythic Legion that was made for someone that died, which is what I was thinking of. So no, you're absolutely right. Walter's not dead. He's just the figure is a tribute to him, which is where I got that he was dead. Because usually you don't do tributes to somebody, usually, unless there's something wrong with them or whatever. But there was some Mythic Legion somewhere. These are all the Mythic Legion waves that have come out, by the way. I joined here in Wastelands. This is my first wave where I got this is the figure I saw where I was like, okay, yeah, I want to buy this. Oh wait, I haven't been showing you guys anything. This is the figure. I've been goofing around on this page and I haven't been actually having anything on screen. Where I was like, yeah, I want this. So, Mythic Legions, the Wasteland was the wave that got me into Mythic Legions, and if I could go back in time, I would be like, don't do it, Mike. But like he looks cool. He's a big Cyclops guy. But yeah, so like this is the first wave. Again, this is a Trap Job homage. This is Purple. This is the one I just popped out. This is the Panther homage. There's a little like dwarf guy, as a goblin guy. I ended up getting him later. But it's a rabbit hole for sure because you start there and then they just keep happening. Like I feel like every couple months there's a new wave. What was the newest one? The All Stars 6. Like look at this dude. Just freaking look at this guy. Just making sure. This is just like a no brainer here. Like look at this asshole. He just looks freaking ridiculous, and he's huge. So I have him on pre-order. This is everything he comes with. And then to go with him in the previous wave, the Necronominus wave, they've got this guy, which is basically just a good guy version of him, like a paladin version of him. So I have him on pre-order as well. So like he's supposed to be like an ogre who's like a paladin, and he's gorgeous. Like look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. And then for funsies, they gave him a skeleton skull. That's not really part of the character, but they kind of did this with a lot of the characters in the wave, where they gave him skeleton skulls to go with. They did the same thing with this horse, like this horse Bishop here, where again he's gorgeous. He's a good looking horse. And then eventually they give you you get a skeleton head. I didn't buy that horse, but I did get this horse, Conobus, because he's a skeleton horse. It's like a full ass skeleton horse, and like that's rad. So I did pre-order that. I'm like, look at this. That's just fucking nuts. I love it. This is the kind of the leader of the bad guys that goes with the horse. I didn't get him, although I might regret it. He's basically death. He's one of the four horsemen, and and he has a horse because that's what it is. I did get this one though because he's just more of a grim reaper looking dude, and I dug this design a little bit better than the other one. Although the other one's more grand. Don't get me wrong. But I also love that he's just a skeleton. Like he's just a full body skeleton under there. Like that's awesome. And he comes with a couple different, little pointy hands and a little hourglass and stuff. So I dug the Grim Reaper look a little bit more than the other one. Yes, Arethyr. I didn't buy him initially, but I did end up picking him up in the in-stock sale. Let me go to Arethyr. He was the first of the four horsemen to get shown off. What are we doing? What are we doing, Mike? What are we doing? Waves released. Arethyr, I think, was the second. Yeah, because I got Wasteland, and then Arethyr was shown off like right after that. So he's basically he's like a demon dude, like. Look at that. Like, that's cool. He's got the wings. He's got a little fire sword. And then this is his horse, Aethon. So I have him as well. Kind of reminded me of a Warlock horse from World of Warcraft. So I kind of dug that. And then... So then they got, like, big demon dudes and stuff, like Belphegor. Like, there's a lot of rad stuff. But they also just have, like regular dudes. Like this guy. What is his name? Magnus? He looks like a Magnus. He's just a guy. I don't know. Like I dig the armor, I dig the face, I dig all that. So oh, good lord! There's no way. There's no way I could even tell you. I honestly, it's got to be, it's hundreds. It wouldn't surprise me to learn if it was thousands. So I've got like just everything in the room right here. I mean, I have over 300 just Black Series figures over here. And then I've got a bunch of Transformers and shit over here. I got some stuff over here. But then in my garage, I have bins and bins and bins of toys that I've had for a while and just don't want to display anymore. Don't have room for them. Or I want to just kind of keep it with newer stuff. I've got so many toys. I have no idea. So it's a great question, but I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't know. It wouldn't surprise me if I had thousands of toys, honestly. Which, is one of those things not to get super personal, but I got, I for a bit, I was homeless, and the only possessions I had were the possessions I had in my suitcase, because what happened was I moved across the country to Florida, because I had a bad breakup and whatnot, and then I was depressed there because I was living with my parents, and all my stuff was in my parents' house in Florida, and then a friend of mine bought me a ticket to come back to California, and I just stayed. I didn't have a place to stay. I didn't have like stuff. I didn't even plan to stay. I literally packed for a week worth of clothes and like a book to read, and that's all I had. And I had to like rebuild all my stuff. My parents sent me some stuff, but like all my childhood stuff somewhere in my parents' house, they might have gotten rid of it. I don't know. But I basically did a huge purge because I didn't have a place, didn't have a place to stay. I was sleeping on friends' couches for like 8 months of that year. It was 2007. It was a rough year. Anyways, so one of the things I did was watch YouTube videos of toy stuff when, I didn't have things. I didn't have possessions, really. I did end up building me a cheap computer that I had at one of my friends' houses that I was at most of the time. And that's what I would do, is just watch YouTube videos of like toy reviews and whatnot. And then when I got, a job again and in my own place and stuff, I started collecting toys. And now I'm this. Now I'm do this. So yes, thank you, Wilbon. It was, it's not something I recommend doing. It was a rough time. Destroyed my credit for a long time because like I had a car I was paying off and I didn't have a job. So like I don't even know what happened to it. I left it. I knew they were looking for it for repoing it. I left it in a home. No, I left it at my parents' house. It was at my parents' house. It was there for a long time because they were in a gated community. And I didn't tell anyone I was moving or whatever. And I think they moved it to eventually to a freaking a Home Depot or something. And no one knows what happened to it. It's not there. It disappeared. So they probably found it at some point. But it was a tough time. It was definitely a tough time. But I rebuilt. I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm here. And I'm having fun. And I'm playing with toys and talking to people online that I don't know. But some of them I do know. But, it's cool. It's cool people. It's cool beans. Yeah, I never collected Pops. I've never really enjoyed them. But I went through a phase where I got a lot of them because people would give me Pops. Because, like, what do you shop for someone that buys all the toys they want? So they're like, here's a Pops. Or I would get Pops in, like, loot crates and stuff. And I had a bunch. I ended up just selling them as a lot on eBay to somebody for like $150. All right, Ionicus, have a good night. You know what? I'm actually gonna go too. It's time for dinner and whatnot. I gotta go see how my wife's doing and things. But I wanted to open these up and play with them with you guys, basically, so I wasn't alone and maybe being a bad influence on people to get them to buy things they shouldn't be buying as well. I am going to have to fiddle with her a little bit to get her pauldrons on. I will post a picture of that when I do on my Instagram and other things. I'm a cosmic enabler for sure. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. And Zach, I'm not doing a 4-hour stream. This is good enough for now. Thank you so much for watching, though. Again, if you haven't watched it, I did just post a video on this bad boy right here. Whatever you want to call him. There's a video of me talking about him on the internet now. I am going to do a video. Where is he? Where is he? Oh! I did just get this bad boy right here. This Darth Maul. And excuse me, I am going to be doing a video on him. I'm probably going to make it an overview of all of the Darth Mauls. So the original one, the the comic one, and then the season 7 Maybe I'll just do season 7 Clone Wars and then this one because I've actually done a video on the other ones, but I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling, but I think that's gonna be my next video. Is a little Darth Maul retrospective here. Yeah, the Landspeeder Luke upgrade kit does look good. I don't think I'll get it, but it looks good. I'm not that I wouldn't. He doesn't sell anything, but I don't think I know anyone that would make it because I think that's a resin printed thing and not a 3D printed thing. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far. Like, share, subscribe. You guys are great. I'll see you later. Bye.